Yeah.
Yeah. Amen.
Hmm.
All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we would like to give all praise and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honors unto the apostles and the elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. Blessed salutations to the hopeful that got there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds. In the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, pushing to get about him. Shalom to the hopeful leg, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right. And once again, back with the beloved brothers, all right, of GMS Orlando, all right, and breaking bread again in the spirit, doing what we do best, doing what we were sent here to do, and that's edify, the hopeful elect and prepare them for the second coming of our great King Yahushua. All right, so we're just building in the spirit, dealing with the topic of the footsteps of the King, because it's we've been breaking bread off camera, going into the aspects of the responsibilities of a king, and this is what the Most High is really instilling in his sons, his last go rounds. All right, his last go round is the responsibility of a king, because it's easy to enjoy the perks of a king. You don't have to practice drinking wine,
Right.
Dealing with women, becoming rich.
Hmm.
You see, those things don't take practice, but integrity, patience. You see, duty, that sense of duty.
Right.
Those things. That's what's being instilled in us. The severity of our office.
Right.
Now we understand how important our office is. This is not an option. Righteousness is not an option. This the main lesson Esau done taught us. That righteousness is not an option. It's not negotiable.
Right.
You see, Adam, he negotiated. He compromised. King Solomon, he compromised. Okay, the scribes and Pharisees, they compromised with the Romans, but now we see we can't compromise. So we're following the footsteps of Yahushua and his suffering, because Yahushua understood like righteousness can't be compromised. So yeah, whatever brothers got.
I got one real quick.
Yeah,
It's Wisdom of Solomon 6:24.
Yep.
But the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world.
Yeah, the multitude of the wise. And who are the wise? The sons of God, beginning with Yahushua.
And a wise king is the upholding of the people.
Yeah, and that's Yahushua. And we're following the footsteps of Yahushua. Real quick, and the brother get that in Isaiah 32 and 1 in the NLT. Yep.
Oh, in NLT?
Get the NLT Bible. Yeah, Isaiah 32 and 1.
So Isaiah 32 and 1 in the NLT.
Yep.
Look, a righteous king is coming.
Yep, the righteous king is Yahushua. That's the fix all of the problems of the planet Earth. Is Yahushua.
And honest princes will rule under him.
And honest princes will rule under him. Okay? And that's the first fruits. Okay, so the first fruits have been awakened in the last time to follow the footsteps that Yahushua took to be perfected. Because how was Yahushua perfected? Real quick, Hebrews 2 and 10. Brother, grab it. How was Yahushua perfected?
Right here.
Okay, you got it, bro.
This is Hebrews 2 and 10. It says, "For it became him for whom are all things,
Yep,
and by whom are all things,
yep,
in bringing many sons into glory."
and bringing many sons. You see, so Yahushua, he's laid the example, okay, that we shall follow to get back to glory.
To make the captain of their salvation perfect through suffering.
To make the captain of their salvation perfect through suffering. So we're going to follow those footsteps. Okay, well, we're going to have to be perfected in suffering. That's why we're deprived. That's why we're forced to apply patience, to apply discipline. You see, the Lord put us in a position to where we're gonna have to apply this wisdom to win. You see, because remember, Adam was given the kingdom. Solomon was born, he inherited the kingdom. And Yahushua had to earn it. He had to suffer for it. We gotta suffer for it. And like you said, we'll take our little sippy cup compared to that burden Yahushua came into, man. That's why he was looking at. You gotta think as a man, just like as a man, if you and your family go homeless, your wife, your 2, 3 children go homeless, you gotta look at you reminded of that every day. You looking at that. So imagine Yahushua coming back, being born in captivity in Rome, understanding that, dang. In his mind, he was just fucking off with the bitches.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then,
Wait up.
yeah. But then you come back and you looking like, dang. Cause really, like you said, Yahushua, Yahushua didn't deal with me. I don't even deserve no woman. And really look at it like I don't even deserve no woman. Like, damn. This how we got to this shit. Like, I'm not fucking with no goddamn woman this time. I gotta get this right. That was his thing. I gotta get this right.
Between his incarnation as Adam and then Solomon, what was the common denominator?
Him. And the women. Yeah, well, the women, yeah. Eve did, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You got, bro. You got, bro.
read this again.
You got, bro.
You got you talking Hebrews 2?
No, but you still read?
No.
Because I got real quick Hebrews 5.
You can, bro.
It's Hebrews 5 and 8. Though he were a son, yet learned he obedience by the things which he suffered. And being made perfect, he became the author of eternal salvation unto all them that obey him.
You got, bro.
You got it up.
I just want to go back to the other one. We was in Isaiah 32
32
and
and,
NLT.
and 32 and 1.
Yeah, read that again.
It's, Isaiah 32 and 1 in the NLT. Look, a righteous king is coming, and honest princes will rule under him.
The point I just want to make: honest princes. This is Zephaniah 3 and 13. The remnant of Israel shall not do iniquity, nor speak lies. Neither shall a deceitful tongue be found in their mouth. For they shall feed and lie down, and none shall make them afraid. So it said they ain't gonna have no deceitful tongue. They ain't gonna speak iniquity. Because they honest. That was the point.
Yeah. No, the Hebrew 5:8. Let's get that one off. Because it might link up. Because like the brother was just going into the rulership in Yahushua. Okay, is getting ready to establish in the earth. I want to be honest men. Like you said, there was no guile. You go to the first fruits, you said there was no guile, there was no deceit. It's just all about righteousness. Like we were talking about earlier, you said even when you, because even now, we're being trained to look at the situation based on righteousness.
Right.
Not the fact that it's your mama,
Right.
your daddy, your cousin. You just you listen to both sides, and you looking for what's right.
Right.
And the balance of it, yeah. That's honesty.
Right.
Because it ain't no bias just because I'm your son or I'm your brother. Ain't no bias in it. It's just, okay, you hear out the situation. You're wrong in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, you right by you. So, going back, the Lord is raising up those honest princes who going to judge the earth forever in honesty, man. And with no ulterior motives.
That's right.
We're not going to be judging for filthy lucre, for status, for being biased, like Esau, he does all this, it's so much corrupt within his government,
Right.
but now, man, the Lord is establishing honest princes, and we're learning to be honest through suffering, Go ahead.
This is Hebrews chapter 12. Because like you said, we're learning to be honest through suffering, which is the same path that Yahushua took himself, which, going into kind of the title of the lesson. the servant is not greater than his Lord. Every footstep that Yahweh Shai had to take, his path to kingship is our same path to kingship, just on a smaller level.
Right.
This is Hebrews 12 and verse 2. It says, looking unto, I'm going to get in the NLT afterwards, if you don't mind. It says, looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame. And we was going into that earlier about those who are honorable have shame. In order to have shame, you have to be honorable. And Yahweh Shai despised the shame. He was an honorable man. It says, and it's set down at the right hand of the throne of God. I'm getting it in NLT. It says, fixing our eyes on Yahweh Shai.
I'm saying fixing your eyes. Because in order to be great, you gotta study to be great.
Right.
Don't think great boxers study Ali and Sugar Ray. They study, they dissect each film, each punch, each,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
You watch the games.
Yeah, they watch the footwork.
Right.
They watch how the cornerback standing on, you know what I'm saying? So how you gonna be fixed? He the volume of the book.
Hey, I look 43 and 8. You got my witnesses.
Right.
You got to be.
Yeah.
I can.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why the Lord said, "Bring forth the blind that have eyes, and the deaf that have ears." And the saying in the world is, a wise man learn from his own mistakes. A smart man learn from others, and a fool never learn. So it got to be experience. Your eyes got to see your master.
Mm-hmm.
John 15, Yahweh Shai said, "If the world hated you, know they hated me first."
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Hey, so Slock, I'm sorry.
No, you got
Real quick, 1 Peter 4:1. It reads, the Lord say, 1 Peter chapter 4:1. For some reason it's putting up again. But it say, arm yourselves likewise with the mind of Yahweh Shai. You read it real quick?
Yep.
For some reason my phone is acting crazy.
1 Peter 4 verse 1, it says, for as much then as Hamashiach have suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind, for he that have suffered in the flesh have ceased from sin.
That's it. It said arm yourselves like why with the same mind as Yahweh Shai. I don't know why I do it. But you go back where you was at. That was it. Arming ourselves like with the same mind as Yahweh Shai. Hey, because Luke 22 and 28, Yahweh Shai said, "You are they which follow me in my temptation." And we always make the point at camp, like, these guys forget about this is about Yahweh Shai. This is his suffering. This is about him. You just mentioned he's the word, the volume of the book. This is about the Lord. This ain't about nobody else. This is about Yahweh Shai. So if the Lord give you the eyesight, he said, "Eat my flesh and drink my blood." What does that mean? That means you are walking little Yahweh Shai. That's all, bro.
And going back to it, like you said, fixing my eyes on Yahweh Shai. The scriptures is the game film. When you read the scriptures, you're watching the game film. You're watching how Yahweh Shai reacted real time. Even how our forefathers acted real time, because these great men of the scriptures, they had Yahweh Shai in them then. You know what I mean? Daniel had Yahweh Shai in him.
Right.
That integrity, that honesty, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so when you read the scriptures, you're studying the film. You know? So this is us in the film room when you go into the scriptures, and we'll fixate it on Yahweh Shai and how he responded, how he reacted.
The footage.
Yeah. And we begin to mimic that. You know, because you look at Yahweh Shai, he would always teach and then he'll retreat. Yahweh Shai wasn't in the mix. He'll teach and dip off. That's why, like, the book of Clarence, even though
we talk about it all the time.
We're not watching it to get the breakdown.
Right.
But it's a good visual.
It's a spiritual, yeah.
Because it showed Jake as Jake. That's the first movie where Jake was cast as Jake.
Right.
And the Romans was the Romans. That's a true, that's the best visual you gonna get.
We talk about that all the time at camp. Little Clarence, niggas was Yahweh Shah was on the scene. Niggas like, man, I gotta get this bag. My family gotta eat
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Man, fuck all that shit. I gotta eat.
He had the old boy. He was pretty much like, you know,
Yeah.
that Jake in the neighborhood. Everybody answer to. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, where my money at?
Yeah, Clarence like this petty hustling nigga. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But Yahweh Shai, he like you said, he was personable. He dealt with everybody. But then you ain't see him that often, but he was always around.
Yeah.
He'll pop up, because even when they asked the disciples, you know what he praying, he with the Father praying.
Yeah.
He was around, but he wasn't around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He showed up right when he had to stop the stone. You know what I'm saying? And he dipped back off.
Right.
So you study the scriptures, that's a style. You know? Because like a nigga a box, what Mayweather got, the Philly shell, that's a style. So you look at how Yahweh Shai, he'll do miracles, then he'll dip off. He wasn't in the mix.
Right.
He'll come, boom, 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 edify. Or like you say, he'll cut them niggas up. Yeah, he ain't stick around for the soap opera.
Right.
He cut them niggas up. He let them. Let them. Man, I'll tell you what he said today. You know how Jake
That's the spirit.
Yeah. But I'm saying, but you studying the greats,
right?
And that's what we imitate and apply that, and we see like, damn, you know. But you got it, bro. So like,
and there's none greater. And the Lord so cold, He made Him suffer, so that you could see that you could overcome it. It pleased Him by the bruising Yahweh Shai, and then when you finish it, it says it brings many sons to glory.
Yeah.
And that's why you always say this too. You got to remember that Yahweh Shai's journey, it's always about Big Bro, his journey, what he did. Everything our efforts do is to herald what he accomplished already. And vice versa, Yahweh said what? Be of good cheer. Roughly 2,000 years, I stamped the victory.
Right.
So no matter what you're going through in this one lifetime,
You had a tribulation, but I overcame.
I stamped it already.
Right.
You just got to endure it.
Right.
We're going to finish off on this because it says, fixing our eyes on Yahweh Shai, the pioneer and perfecter of faith. And I have that definition for pioneer in that module online. And it says, a first or early explorer, person who goes first or does something first. And Yahweh Shai was the first. He was the pioneer of the very faith the very torch that we've inherited.
Right.
He was the pioneer of it all.
Man. Now, to land back that, this is Hebrews 5:9. It says, and being made perfect, he became the author of eternal salvation unto all them that obey him. And you get that Greek word for author is aetios, and it says that which is the cause of anything resides, causative, causing, the author of a cause. We go to Strong's definition, it says from the same G154, causative, an example, a causer, an author. And that's a complete full circle moment.
Right.
From Adam, from the cause of the fall to the finisher of it. Like, man, bro.
Hey, that's why as I gotta bring this out. Two precepts, 2 Timothy 2:6. It reads, the husbandman that laboreth must be first partakers of the fruit, right? The husbandman, 2 Timothy 2:6, the husbandman that laboreth must be first partakers of the fruits, right? When you go to Hebrews 5:7, it reads this. So now that he was first partaker of the fruits, what is he doing? Hebrews 5:7. I'm sorry. James 5:7. Salakia. James 5:7, it reads, be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth, and have long patience for it until he receive the early and latter rain. Now, this is Ephesians 4, because it said in 2 Timothy 2 and 6, the husbandman had to be first partakers of the fruits. Now he's waiting for the precious fruit of earth, which is the elect, the remnant. What are they doing? Ephesians chapter 4. It's Ephesians 4. I'm going to start at 9. Now, he that ascended, verse 10. He that ascended is the same also that us upon, it's a up far above all heavens, that he might fill all things. And he gave some apostles and some prophets and some evangelists and some pastors and teachers. For what? For the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Mashiach, till we all come. It said in James 5 and 7, the husband, he waited for the precious fruit, because it first said in 2 Timothy 2 and 6, he had to be first partaker of the fruits. Now he's waiting for the precious fruit of earth to fulfill his footsteps. Ephesians 4 and 13, till we all come in the union of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of God, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Mashiach. It's the footsteps, bro. So we all gotta feel whatever our lot is, our measure and our lot, it all equals up to whatever our lot is. Each brother's different. It's all the same lot.
Right.
The footsteps of Yahweh Shah.
Like going back to Adam.
But we gotta reach it said the full measure of the stature of the fullness of Mashiach.
Because Yahweh Shah is the completed form.
Right.
It's the final form, that final evolution of the fall of the sons of God to the rising.
Right.
The principal son. So it's like we all left the garden. We all fell. We all fell short. Adam was the face of that.
Right.
But being renewed as Yahweh Shah, he completed the mission.
Right.
That's why you got it.
Are you representing restoration?
I got one for you. It's Revelation 1 and 5, and from Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, who is the faithful witness and the first begotten of the dead. Meaning he's the first, he crossed the finish line first. But he's not the only one that's going to be begotten of the dead.
Where you at?
It's Revelation 1 and 5.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's the
Right.
first born
Right.
from that whole, now he's eternal.
Right. Yeah.
Complete circle, but he's the first of many brethren.
That's it.
He the first of that. He the first of that species
Right.
of that, like, because Yahweh Shai, he jump started the trend of climbing back to that glory.
Right.
Because before then, you just hear lost.
Oh.
Whatever was going on, that's what Jake couldn't see past that captivity.
That's it.
Yahweh Shai made us look past the captivity. Like, nah, bro, we got some higher than this shit. You know, we got something higher than this little shit. That's why, like I say, he was always on the leadership. Like, y'all, because see, the leadership was setting the ceiling and status in Rome.
Right.
Like the Sadducees, the high priest. Because the high priest was supposed to set the standard according to the Most High.
Right.
Them niggas had started setting the standard according to Rome.
Yeah.
So they put the ceiling for Jake with status in Rome. Y'all shout like, nah, y'all niggas from below.
Right.
You setting a low ceiling. You know, for the crowns of Rome.
Right.
You see?
Man.
No, follow me. That's why I say follow me. You know what I'm saying? Follow me. I'm talking about immortality, man. I'm talking about rulership forever.
Right, because Yahweh Shai was the embodiment of the very promises that were made to our forefathers.
Yep.
That perfection. Yahweh Shai was the embodiment of that perfection. And that's what he came to preach. He came to preach perfection through this trial period. Because once this trial period is over and we prove ourselves to the Heavenly Father, all right, that perfection is going to come through those new bodies. But Yahweh Shai was the embodiment of that perfection in the flesh. And his whole ministry was a perfect example of everything. The faith, brotherhood, the first fruits of the spirit. He was an embodiment of it all. And he showed us everything in one, so that as the body, even though we can't contain everything in one, as the body, we can bring certain pieces of ourselves to the body, so that we're all whole, like the brother read in Ephesians 4.
You know, I preach something for you, bro. Real quick, this is Romans chapter 15 and verse 8. Going back to the promises, it said, this is in the GNT as well. For I tell you that Yahweh's life of service was on behalf of the Jews, to show the Most High is faithful to make his promises to their ancestors come true.
His life was a showcase. That's cold. His life, Yahweh Shai's life, was a showcase of the Lord's promises. Man, you got it. Read
Yeah, he just expounded, like you say. I'm gonna read it again. It says this in Romans 15 and 8 in the GNT. For I tell you that Yahweh's life of service was on behalf of the Jews, to show that the Most High, all right, is faithful to make his promises to their ancestors come true.
Right.
Showing you is their lineage, the promises to their ancestors. It was only promised to one bloodline. Only Israelite men are able to walk the footsteps of Yahushua. This ain't for no Moabite, no Ammonite, okay? No goddamn Ishmaelite, right? To walk those footsteps. Right. Only Israelite men, okay, was set up to walk in those footsteps, to becoming likened unto Yahushua. Right. You see? So Yahushua, he was a token that the Most High was having mercy on his people. That he hasn't did away with those promises, man. Because Jacob was in captivity. So in the midst of captivity, he dropped the sign. In this captivity, what did he do? He dropped the sign. He sent the spirit of Yahushua back. Mm-hmm. You know? And it's all leading us to that glory, as we were speaking about earlier from the beginning. Okay? You got Brianna.
Come on, all right. This is John chapter 3 and verse 17. It says, for Yahweh Shai sent not his son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved.
Yeah, let's speak of the world of Israel, right? Right. You see, and there was a remnant, you know, that he knew was gonna get it. Right. And through that remnant, the rest of the nation gonna come back. So in the long game, all of Israel gonna be good. But we know now there's only a remnant that's gonna get it this go round.
Right.
You see, because only a remnant was predestined to be that remnant, to walk in those footsteps.
And that goes into that family affair.
Yeah.
It's like a family affair. If your brother get on you, it ain't that you're not a part of the family no more. It's like you just gotta tighten up.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And that's Yahweh Shai, the principal son.
Yeah.
Hey,
you know?
and making that point, right? He knew that it was a remnant that was going to get. This is John 17 in verse 18. It reads, as thou hast sent me into the world, even so have I also sent them into the world. And for their sakes, I sanctify myself. I sanctify myself, that they also may be sanctified through the truth.
So he separated himself so they, you know, concentrated to the truth.
Right.
You know, that's why I say Yahushua, he set himself apart from this world so he could be freed up to instill and reinforce their way back into
The remnant.
the remnant, man. So now we're setting ourselves apart from this world. You know, but what most niggas done did all day. Watch every football play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's cool you watch the game. or whatever. But then it come a point to where this is above all that. You know, brothers got different, you know, but at the same time now, especially as we get close to the end, it's like fuck this shit, man. Like this shit matter less. Like you say, the more this makes sense, the less you want with this shit.
Right.
Because you understand the vanity of it, and you
Right.
understand the severity of what we got coming. We're understanding how high the stakes are.
Mm.
So it's easy for us to, matter of fact, real quick, Philippians 3:7. You know,
It's Philippians 3 and verse 7.
bone shot.
It reads, but what things were gained to me, those I counted loss for Hamashiach.
Yeah. So anything that we accomplish in this world, if you put it on the balance with Yahweh shot and what he finna bring, it don't measure up. It means nothing.
Yeah.
You see, and Yahweh shot showed it. Yahweh shot could have had status, and that's another thing. Like these niggas that sell out. Wait a minute, Yahweh shot could have sold out. Look, didn't Satan show him all the kingdoms of the world at once?
Yeah.
See, you niggas selling out for $1,200.
Yeah.
You know, you can give a nigga $1,200 on Tuesday. Whatever the fuck you want to do.
No, the Gentiles can be saved.
Yeah. You give a nigga $1,200 on Tuesday morning. That nigga gonna do anything, man.
I got something.
He showed you how it shot kingdoms, man.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, at once.
Yeah, at once.
If that ain't infatuated, nothing will.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
an extreme example of integrity.
Damn.
Yeah.
I got something for you.
You got it, bro.
This is 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 12. It says, verse 13, it says, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth,
Yep.
wherein dwelleth righteousness.
And now I'm gonna say this: the truth make you think big. If you're not a big thinker, then yeah, you're not gonna grasp it. But this is big. He said new heavens and a new earth. New heavens is a new rulership. All right, new earth, the earth refreshed, because those missiles also are going to be a cleansing mechanism as well. It's going to be a judgment tool, but then it's going to be a cleaning mechanism as well. Both sides deals with a lot of duality.
Right.
Just like how it shines for the rise and
And the
fall.
fall.
You see, so the Most High used one instrument to do two things.
It's cold because as abundant as the Lord is, he's also efficient.
Yeah.
And it's like he used Esau to create the perfect tool of judgment.
Yep.
I ain't got to raise up 50,000 fighting men and travel across it.
Yeah.
I can raise up, put the to Smith. He gonna create missiles and they kill millions.
Yep.
In hours.
Yep.
1 hour. This whole thing, and Esau created, and the Lord put the Spirit on him to create an efficient tool for judgment and refinement for the earth. That's cold.
I got one for you. This is Philippians 3 and verse 20. It says, for our conversation is in heaven, from whence also we look for the Savior, the Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach.
Yeah, our conversation, our conduct is in the heavens. Because see, we're waiting for that glory of the heavens to come to the earth. You know, one thing going back into Yahweh Shah, there's so much more to life.
Right.
You know, there's so much more in life. You see? Because there come a time where the things that, like when we was in the world, the things that used to get us up and going, you know, we become dead to a lot of those things.
Here we go.
You know? Come dead to this shit, man.
I got one real quick.
You got
This is John 10 and 10. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy.
Be quiet.
I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly.
You got it, bro.
Hey, because this ain't living.
Right.
You know, and that's why the wisdom forces you to think bigger than a lifetime. And the Lord show you the whole chessboard. 2/3 of our people are just a pawn trying to become a king, not realizing the whole game of chess.
Yeah.
The game of chess ain't to make the pawn the king, it's to win the game.
Yep.
Jake think like a pawn trying to turn into a king.
Yeah.
And the Lord force you to think. That's why the scripture talk about wisdom is too high. High gives you a point of advantage. You get to see the whole board. The Lord gave you the bird's eye view, so now you see. So it's like you don't want it. Yeah.
Right.
Anything Esau offered the elect, according to predestination, they're not going to take because it's not worth anything.
And how can you be a king in another man's
You
domicile?
can't.
And Jake, and like you always say, Jake don't wanna take the responsibility of being a king. They just want the title of being a king.
Yeah, and the perks.
Right. And going back to that point you made, I've been making a point a lot. When the hopeful elect was in the world, and we were around family and barbecuing and celebrating our birthdays and your Mother's Day and Father's Day and Christmas and all the holidays, all the pagan shit. When we was in that shit, that energy was in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
When the Lord drawed the hopeful elect out of the world, out of that shit dead.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, you coming around Thanksgiving? No. You ain't gonna see you for July 4th? No. I get a plate, but I ain't finna stay. Did you cook the ribs after you cook the chicken or before? So if you cook the motherfucking chicken after you cook the ribs, I'm good. But when we was in the world, that's what whoever the hopeful elect is, the energy of the hopeful elect that's what held that shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Once the Lord draw the hopeful elect out of all that shit dead now.
Stop being pillars.
Cyber Monday, Black Friday. The whole flex that shit no more, so it's dead. The sales on Cyber Monday and Black Friday dead now. Why? Because it was the hopeful elect that was
The club dead.
the club dead. The hopeful elect ain't in that shit no more.
I got one.
The ribs, whatever ribs of the hopeful elect. Hey, bitch, even if they halfway in and halfway out, it's kind of dead because this nigga ain't gonna let me put no tree in the house. This nigga ain't gonna let me put no lights around the house or the apartment. That shit is dead because we ain't in that shit no more. It's dead. All that shit is dead because the whole select now energy is enjoying the Lord and serving the Lord. All that energy that been transferred to Yahweh Shema Shai. So the world is dead. It's dead, bro.
If I may say, because like we said earlier, wisdom gives us that vantage point. And from the vantage point, we can see that even though you may have everything in the world, it'll never be complete.
Right.
It'll never be whole. You can have all the women you want. It won't be complete on this side. It won't be righteous. It won't be anything like the kingdom. You can have cars, houses, money.
All the money.
It
The
won't
Lord
be
ain't there.
complete. Yeah, it won't be complete. It'll just be a half-assed version of everything that the Lord promised us to have if we forsake this and follow Him.
The joy is the Lord, man. And the hopeful that joy that was in the world, they joy it now. In the scripture, we bring them out all the time. Our joys in serving Yahweh Shema Shai. Everything else is dead.
Dead. Hey, and I'm just thinking as you were making them points. Brothers, your energy is valuable.
Right.
Like, brothers, you really got to treasure the energy that Yahweh Shema Shai gave us, man. You know, and people try to draw off this.
Right.
They can't explain it, but they want to draw off their energy. Yeah, they want to. So that's why we got to be intentional with this. Because like even like with Esau, his economy and capitalism. Well, how did these CEOs enrich themselves? Well, they started taking the profits instead of giving the employees raises. They started investing back into the company again. So the energy that the Lord has given us, why not invest that energy right back into them?
Right.
If I just made $2 million on this stock, why not take that profit out and go right back in that motherfucker and flip it again? So the energy that we get from Yahushua, instead of wasting it, like you say, at the goddamn Thanksgiving and the club and no, let's take that energy.
Decorating a Christmas tree.
No, let's take that energy we bought 1 million shares last time, so let's take that profit from that 1 million shares. Go get another 1 million shares of Yahweh Shai.
Right.
That's
Keep flipping that talent until you get back.
That's it.
Because that's what he
He
said.
said occupy.
Yeah.
Luke
Occupy-
12, occupy.com.
It goes into business, right?
Right, that's it.
Yeah, so I
It's a
say
business.
energy is a currency.
Damn, that's heavy.
That's why motherfuckers be wanting to really be around because they trying to ride, they trying to draw their currency because they can't get that currency nowhere else.
Right, right.
I would make a man more precious than what?
Fine gold.
yeah.
Hey, and Esau, America is a damn corporation. It's a business.
Yeah.
Yahweh Bashim Shai, that's our business. It's our profession.
But that's what made Yahweh so attractive, and brothers in a sense as well. What makes brothers attractive alongside Yahweh Shai is his dutifulness.
Right.
Yahweh Shai was a man of purpose, and that's what drew crowds. That's what even wicked niggas, it drew. Like, why does he speak with such authority?
It drew Queen Sheba ass
Yeah, I gotta
way
see
from
this.
far.
That's what made him so attractive. Is his purpose, his dutifulness. You know, his dedication to the will of his father.
The business, I'm about my father's business.
And that John the 3rd chapter, the Lord said, "This is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness." And a lot of times, what happens with the hopeful elect, Lord will the elect, is when they was in their family, you were that candle amongst a dark place.
Right.
So they needed you around the festival.
Yeah.
Even if you ain't say nothing, they needed you there because you were that candle in a dark place. And now the Lord done took that candle back for himself.
Right.
And now that's just a dark place.
Mhm.
That's why they call you, hey, you're not coming?
Yeah.
No, you don't celebrate it. We didn't even put no pork in.
Yeah.
We did some greens, no pork.
Yep.
Some chicken right here, and we ain't make no pork before.
That's all I hear now.
Just to cater, just to get that lamp back in a dark place.
Come around.
Real quick, this is Proverbs 20 and 27. The spirit of man is the candle of the Lord, searching all the inward parts of the belly.
And so you gotta, when you see
That's my
that,
shit right
it ain't just talking about the average man.
Right?
They talking about the sons of God. Like the spirit been heavy on it to talk about the sons of God. This gen, like we read the Bible and we read about this lineage. That lineage is back now.
Right.
In the place that was said, you are not the children. There shall be called the sons of God.
Power.
You gotta really, we gotta take ownership of this now.
Right?
Like you said earlier, bro, the Lord, like, no, you gotta take ownership of it.
Right. You gotta embody it.
Yeah. It's like that coach grabbing you by the face, man. Fuck, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta look, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You gotta be up.
Get your head in the game. Yeah.
Fuck you doing?
Yeah.
That's what this captivity was about.
Right.
Most High grabbing the sons of God by the face, man. Like, look at this nigga, man.
Right.
Look what he doing to the earth, man.
Right.
Cause you bullshit.
Right.
Look at the scoreboard. Look at the
Right.
score.
Check the scope.
Yeah. You know? That's what this captivity was. The Most High grabbing his son by the face, man. Man, what the fuck you doing, man?
Reality check.
Yeah. Shook us out this shit, man.
Damn, bro.
And that's why I say the Lord got us, the Lord making this separation. One thing about it, Israel can't say that they didn't know between who was the real men and who was the imposters, man. But he got the imposters. These niggas is tripping.
Right.
These niggas saying anything on any given day.
In real time.
In real time. In the clutch.
Probably right now.
Yeah.
As we speak.
Yeah. A nigga probably, linking Xerxes to the covenant, as we speak. Xerxes had
Nigga, secret chamber trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
put precepts in.
Xerxes had to, because them niggas Genesis, them niggas read
Cyrus?
Yeah.
my servant?
the sagas of Babylon unrevealed. Them niggas got all them type of you know what I'm saying, nigga.
Oh,
Yeah, nigga got all the manuscripts. And y'all niggas that follow Genesis, y'all don't know what the fuck them niggas talking about, man. Ain't no way a nigga that follow niggas can tell me he know what the fuck them niggas talking about, man. Can sit in front of me and say that he honestly know what the fuck them niggas talking about, man. Cause you can't reteach it.
No.
You don't know what them niggas talking about, man. Nigga, you just dare cuz to hang out on the comment board. Yeah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas just dare to hang out on the comment board. Cause them niggas be speaking to each other on the comment board.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey Gwen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shalom Gwen. You know, shit like that. You niggas ain't serious about me. Y'all niggas ain't serious, man. And Lord making it big separation so Israel, because Israel like to play dumb so they can avoid responsibility, accountability. No, the Most High making a big separation. These niggas bullshit. My son's getting down. So if you follow them niggas, something's wrong with you, man. Because it ain't like it's no close. These niggas ain't no close imitation.
No.
It was a point where it was like, back in them, you know, early days of Sakari, you know, but now you see niggas done been Crips, niggas done been on Adam 22, a nigga done got pegged, Gentiles, and man, he's like, come on, man, goddamn. These niggas doing everything but.
Vocal.
Yeah, vocal calling these niggas, man. So, yeah, man, these niggas not walking in the footsteps of your house shot, man.
I got one for you.
You got it, bro.
Ecclesiastes 16:16. His mercy is manifest to every creature.
Yep.
And he has separated his light
Woo!
from the darkness
Woo!
with an adamant.
Woo! He has separated his light. It's the separation to get more and more. Hey, because the darker these niggas get, the lighter.
Mm-hmm.
What's a real quick Proverbs 4:18? Real quick.
Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 18. It reads, but the path of the just is as the shining light.
Yep.
That shineth more and more until the perfect day.
It's shining more and more. Look at all the edification that's been coming out these last few weeks. Ever since Genesis went into that,
Right.
Gentile can make it.
Right.
The other nations can make it, man. It's just been a wave of edification.
Right.
But see, yeah, if you're not following the footsteps of your house shot, then you're missing all this, man. If like I say, if you just a nigga here to hang out, and you're not really in tune with the spirit, that's the thing. If you ain't been around, that's the thing too. As we come in Jacob's trouble, a lot of you people think that you just gonna snap into it. Nah, you ain't been around. You know? Yeah, you missed the whole training camp. It's the game now. We ain't got time to teach you the playbook. We ain't got time to teach you what this means. We know how this Jacob Trouble, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the Edomite? No, nigga, you out of here. Yeah, nigga, we gone. Nigga, bye. Yeah. We ain't got time to stop and teach and yeah, no, there's no huddle now. Like bro, like them deers. Them deers highly sophisticated.
Right.
They got some shit out there running.
Yeah.
They ain't got time to break down to a motherfucker what this mean, what that mean, motherfucker. You need to know what this means.
Just to get to the motherfucking going.
Yeah. Like it mean if all of us get put in the dungeon, look, we ain't gotta talk. We all people the same shit. We could be tan tied, but we seeing the same shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We know this. We looking at shit. We seeing shit. Oh, we ain't gotta talk because we already
You know the playbook.
The talking has been done.
Yeah, we know what this shit is.
Damn, that's heavy, bro. Man.
So if you ain't been around, you can't just snap into it like you. No, you gonna stand out. You see, because you ain't been walking in no footprints. You ain't been through the process. Like it's certain like Marines and Navy SEALs. They can tell other Navy SEALs in the crowd.
Yeah,
like they can be in the mall
and just see him.
They can see him. Oh, he a SEAL.
Yeah. Yep.
He's Delta. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because he's picked up. Well, see, because they've all been through that same process.
Right.
They all walked them footsteps. And you ain't been walking in the footsteps, it's gonna show. You ain't gonna be able to fake it.
Right.
You damn sure can't fake it. Yeah.
Now I got the definition of adamant.
Damn.
It says, now a stone formerly believed to be impenetrable hardness and unbreakable or extremely hard substance. And what's that? That rock. How shot. He separated the light from the dark with an adamant.
Right.
Yahweh Shah is that stumbling block. But for the elect, it's a foundation.
And it's breaking shit up.
That
Yep.
division.
Daniel 2
And stone and
44.
break shit up.
Daniel 2:40. That's it. 44. Yep.
I got a quick precept for you. It's Romans 8:29 in the GNT. Those whom the Most High had already chosen, he also set apart to become like his son, so that the son would be the first among many believers. Yahushua was their prototype,
Right.
you know, and he was set apart, and now the other sons of God are being set apart to be likened unto Yahushua. We're in those footsteps. You got that definition of footsteps? Yeah, let's get that. Because going into walking in somebody's footsteps, you know, because this is what we were born to do, to walk in, and this is what we understand now. It's clear. It's clear. See, when somebody understands the assignment, they become really efficient in what they do. Once a nigga know, like, okay, I was born to be a rapper, and he pour all this shit into it, the nigga become efficient.
Right.
Certain athletes, when they understand their position, like certain role players, when they understand, nigga, I'm not the best shooter, nigga, like Rodman, Dennis Rodman, them niggas.
Right.
Yeah,
And he became a Hall of Famer.
you understand your assignment, that's what, oh shit. So in the truth,
Right.
we starting to understand our assignment, and then we flourish.
Yep.
Like, nigga, we not here for all that other shit.
Yep.
All this other shit, we not here for that. And like I say, we're not here, okay, for unity camps, podcasts. You know, we're not here for all that.
Debating and
Yeah.
shit.
We not, like I say, and we not here to hold up the family.
Right.
Look, the family, let the dead bury the dead.
Bro, I was gonna say
Yeah.
the same shit earlier,
Yeah.
bro.
They come from what? Studying film.
Right.
How Shah said, look, let the dead bury the, let them niggas have this shit.
Right.
That shit is not your responsibility, like you say, to be that light for them and keep that shit going. Fuck the family. Let the dead bury the dead. It's the family. Who is my mother? Who is my father? Going back to studying the film. Yeah, this the family. We with the family. You know, Jake, you know, you probably younger and you know, you ain't been hardened like that and you feel some type of way about missing this Christmas or shit. You know, damn, I ain't never missed Christmas. Yeah, I ain't, you know, we all go through it. I ain't never missed a Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can see Aunt Mabel, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Aunt Mabel cooked that red baby cake just for you. Yeah. You know?
Banana pudding.
Yeah. She cooked that shit just for you. You her man, you know what I'm saying? Shit. But you gotta miss that shit. But that goes into like being a soldier.
Oh, man.
Every soldier gotta catch their first body.
Right.
But that's why we got to be separated.
Yeah.
Because in order to grow, growth comes from separation.
Yep. What Abraham had to do.
They had to separate.
That was first
His
phase.
father's house.
Yeah. But every soldier gotta catch their body.
Right.
So the look, and guess what? Your Howard shot like that big brother is gonna make you know, hey, go swing on that nigga, man.
Yeah.
Fuck that big nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You can do this.
Yeah, that's how you Howard
Same
shot. Yeah. Like, see, people think you gotta really think of, and like going back to the book of Clarence, it showed you like Jake in their element. Like that was Jake back there.
Right.
So you gotta think, like you can't think of your Howard shot. Like you read the old English and Jake really think it's that Shakespeare, thou,
Right.
dude, thou son,
Yeah.
thou Willis.
Yeah.
No, your Howard shot was, man, swing on that big ass.
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
Your bitch ass out the car. You know what I'm saying? He on it. You know? Yeah, if you don't do that shit, don't get back in my car.
Yeah. Walk
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
Yeah. Walk your ass home. Yeah.
But that's how shot. Go where he say. If you don't love that mother, wife, brother, if you don't hate them for my
Don't
sake,
forsake
you
them,
ain't
yeah.
worthy.
That's it.
Yeah, you
Your
cannot be
bitch
my
ass can't even
disciple.
be around me.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
He said it just like that
Yeah.
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's it.
We getting the watered down version.
yeah.
Yeah. You can't be my disciple.
Yeah.
No, get your bitch ass around me, man.
Hey, nigga, don't even come back. Nigga. Don't be here when I get
Hey, he
back.
was an off-still man, so
Yeah.
yeah, it had to be some power in them words, man.
Yeah.
Hey, because what the scripture tell you that, hey, the disciples were scared to even be,
Yeah,
they were scared to talk. Like, damn, Lord, I thought,
They
yeah.
probably trying to say John, so he likes you. Hey, ask him about that. Trying to send John on a mission.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
that's tough. Gotta
Yeah,
have
man.
fun with this, man.
Yeah, cause see,
Man, that's real, though.
Jake
That's
play so much, like, cause Jake really, and that's why Jake play with Yahweh, cause they think that he was this
Right.
Shakespearean
Right.
actor. Like, no, man, Yahweh Shah was dead serious.
According to Christianity, that's what he is.
Yeah,
That's Shakespearean actor, bro.
nah, bro, Yahweh Shah going hard on them, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Even on Peter, he stayed on Peter ass.
Yeah. Stayed on him.
You know? Like, when you say, oh, ye a little faith, man, you
Yeah.
like, man, y'all niggas don't believe yet. They be saying, how long must I be with y'all?
Yeah. He's like, man, get behind me, say.
I'm with y'all every day.
Yeah.
You don't get it yet.
Yeah, man.
You know, so, nah, Yahweh Shai was whipping the disciples in shape. He's whipping us into shape. And that's why a lot of men fall out because they're not used to
The
that.
hardship.
Yeah, they're not used to the masculine correction offended a lot of these men.
That's it, bro.
Raised up in the matriarch, all you seen is your mama rebel to Israelite male authority. So when Yahweh Shai step in, because Yahweh Shai be on brothers, step to you on your shit.
Right.
You know? And Jake be offended. Like a lot of them, like Genesis, them niggas always, you know, the elder brothers always going to how them niggas stayed at council, getting kicked out and suspended and shit. You see? So them niggas, they couldn't take Israelite male authority. So they can't walk in their footsteps because you're going to have to be able to take Israelite male authority, which comes with rough correction at times, man. Rebuke. You know? Hell, a lot of times, how many times the apostle done cuss out the whole GMS? God damn. You know? So, if you ain't built, you know, to take, like you say, that austerity, you know, you're not going to be able to walk in your footsteps. You're going to be offended. You see? You got it, bro.
This is Job 23:10. But he knoweth the way that I take. When he have tried me, I shall come forth as gold. My foot have held his steps. His way have I kept and not declined. Neither have I gone back from the commandment of his lips. I have esteemed the words of his mouth more than my necessary food.
You got to go their way. It's only one way to get to it. That's why it was in Ezra. It's only one path.
Yep. Second 7. Yep.
Yeah. Only one man can go at a time. Every man gotta do what they gotta do.
Hey, you know it's heavy too, because I always make the point. It said the path is so narrow, only one man can enter there at once. And the Lord do everything in decency and in order. So that's that single file line. That's that single file line through that narrow path. A brother, Paul said in 1 Corinthians 11, be followers of me as I am of Yahweh Shai. So, hey, we following to be leaders in decency and in order, in correction, in integrity. It's so narrow that hey, get in line, bro. And it's a narrow path. Only one man can enter you. Slide through that, but it's a single file line. When you in school, they got you walking, everybody walking the right down this way and back down this way. It's a single file line to the kingdom of heaven. order and decency. Yeah, bro. That's how narrow that bitch is, bro. It's a single file line with 144,000 walking through the door.
And who are they following?
I was sure.
It's John 10:1. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door
That's
into
it.
the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same as a thief and a robber.
That nigga looking for a window on the side. Or is it a back door on this bitch? No, nigga.
Yeah.
The front door wide open.
Yep.
The nigga talking about, damn, bro, there's too much light coming out that bitch. Let me go around the back. That might be a back door. Ain't no back door on this bitch. Nigga, the Lord said the door opened it, and when he opened it, no man can close it. When he closed it, but a nigga looking for a window. Or is it a vent and I can get through the vent? No, nigga, you ain't gotta come through the front door. And they said, why would it come to the door? Because the deeds was evil. Too much light on their ass. Nigga looking for another way in. No. You gotta, hey, decency and in order. Boy, you gotta, boy, the light gotta, who you? When you come through every city, every Israelite community had elders at the gates.
Right. What's your business?
Who you? Who you with? Who you should? Isaiah. What his name is? Hey, go get Isaiah. You know this nigga?
Right.
Now you can't come in here. You a heathen. Fuck you talking about?
They got
What deal my ear say? Nah, nigga, ain't no, nah, nigga. Nigga, it's a Sabbath, nigga. Get from here.
It's Luke 22:28. Ye are they which have continued with me in my temptations.
As in temptation, and see Yahweh Shah finna be demonized. Because remember, the apostles were the disciples at the time before they was apostles. They was there when Yahweh Shah was hated. You know, like when he was around cutting them guys, he was there. But what the disciples say, no, not what you said, you offended them.
Right.
Yeah, because they're showing you that they had to be there. That's why, you know, when they was getting ready to crucify Yahweh, what they say, oh, you was with him.
Yeah, Peter.
Showing you that they were that the disciple was there. So the flat that Yahweh got, they got.
He told them they was gonna get
They
it.
told them they was gonna get it. But that goes into following the Lamb whithersoever he goes.
That's it.
So when the tribulation, see, and that's why even you notice with these guys lately, they've been saying Christ a lot more.
Yep, they is.
They've been backpedaling from Yahweh.
That 501c3 Texas is a motherfucker.
Yeah, they've been backpedaling from Yahweh because they know Esau finna demonize their name. You know, Esau setting the stage where Yahweh gonna be anti-Semitic.
Right.
Bro, and Yahushua said you shall be crucified, you shall be persecuted for my name's sake.
Yep.
Just that alone.
Right.
Not my gospel, not my doctrine. Just for my name alone, you're gonna be persecuted. That nigga trying to get one bun on that.
Yep.
Fucking bitch ass nigga.
You gotta go through the footsteps, man.
Yep. Gotta follow the footsteps.
You are they that have followed me in my temptation.
My temptations.
You know, you got it, bro.
Going into the following in someone's footsteps AI overview.
Yep.
It says to do the same things or pursue a similar path in life, career, or activity as another person who has come before.
Yep.
This person is often a family member or a mentor.
Come on, man.
And serves as an inspiration.
It says a family member or mentor, big bro.
Yep.
We gotta do everything, big bro. Yo, we gotta walk it like he did. We're following his footsteps. He left the blueprint, just like he was, and he was born in Pax Romana. We was born in Pax Romana. Okay, the same niggas that he was dealing with, we gotta deal with them niggas.
Yeah.
They back now. You mean to tell me them niggas, man?
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Niggas, you know, niggas talking about the niggas still talking about marriageable age.
Right.
Niggas stuck on these niggas stuck on everything.
Yes.
Everything offend these niggas, man.
Zariak, that nigga threw me.
Yeah. Niggas say we got the mark.
Yeah, already.
Nigga, we got the mark.
We through.
Yeah.
We done for.
We done.
Well, yeah.
That's why we here.
Your house would have been came back.
Yeah.
Man.
He said we got the mark now. Just like going to an airport with no airplane.
Yeah, what the fuck you waiting on?
Yeah, right.
You don't bought a ticket, ain't nothing. Yeah, they still selling tickets though.
Going to airport with no airplane, man.
Yeah, you gonna have a 2-hour delay in Atlanta. Nigga, where the planes at? Yeah, they still building them bitches.
That's crazy, man. And he still got he wake up with a follower.
Yeah.
But it show you that nigga Jake just wanna hang out.
Right.
Jake just wanna go to the Passover, kick it, cause it's just another community where niggas can hang out at. Cause niggas don't play it out. You know, nigga culture. So niggas is looking for something new. So Israel is a new arena for niggas to hang out at.
Right. And bro, they really don't believe that Yahweh Shai gonna return, man.
No.
Right.
They don't believe that, bro.
No.
They don't believe that.
And I used to say that all the time. Like, when you get into the core of their message, when what these guys preach is faithlessness. All of their doctrines are based on faithlessness, and they truly don't believe in Yahweh Shai or his return to the earth. They don't think that Yahweh Shai is coming back. If they really did, they wouldn't talk the way they talk, man. You wouldn't. There's certain things that you just wouldn't do if you honestly believe that Yahweh Shai is coming back.
Especially if you had to fear Yahweh, man. They don't got no fear, man. And see, this is the problem. This is why, hey, that Sirach 20 and 4, and like you always say on the top, you see all the time, that 2/3 of Jake only know violence. Right? You got these niggas telling we smoking dead homies, all this op shit. They don't know violence. So the Lord just gotta show violence. Let's say his power. Cause Jake don't got no fear of the Lord, bro. So what the fuck is love? If you have no fear, don't nothing scare your ass. The Lord just gotta show that face card, man.
That's why I'm saying that Isaiah 33, going to the elder's point. When it comes down to that time, what's going to be our treasure is the fear of the Lord,
Right.
And wisdom, and that's something that we're learning to store up now, so that
Right.
when the time comes, it won't be no talking needed. You already know what's going on.
Right.
You already have a firm understanding of the Lord's will. You don't have to go back and ask questions and restudying the scriptures. It's already being embodied within you now. You know, that's what's being stored in us now, the treasure of the Lord, which is the fear of the Lord.
Is the fear of the Lord is his treasure. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, man. And then get Ecclesiastes 19 and 18 real quick.
In Sirach or Ecclesiastes 19 verse 18, it says, "The fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted of him, and wisdom obtaineth his love."
So if you don't fear Yahweh, as I tell you in that Malachi 1 and 6, the Lord say, if I be a master, right? If I be a master, read that, Malachi 1 and 6.
Malachi chapter 1 verse 6.
These niggas don't really believe the Lord is going to return. They don't believe this shit going to happen. They don't believe it. Read that.
"A son honoreth his father, and a servant his master. If then I be a father, where is my honor? And if I be a master, where is my fear?"
Jake don't fear the Lord, man. That's the fucking problem. Isaiah 33 and 6 said, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the fear of the Lord is his treasure. Niggas don't fear the Lord, man.
No, they playing. And Jake play all fucking day. They think it's a joke, but it's gonna come down to the wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and faith you've been storing up in your leisure time. This time of grace, what you've been doing with this time of grace, that's what's gonna show. Like the brothers mentioned, you can't fake that. Because when trials come, you can't fake the answer that you give. It's gonna be either it's in you to give the proper answer, because the Lord said in Job 38, "Gird thee up like the ones like a man, because I will demand an answer."
Right.
When that time comes where the Lord start demanding answers, You can't fake the answer that you give.
Hey, and just like the elder brother Gabar Yahweh in Hawaii, when that shit happened with that fake ass missile,
Yeah.
that fear jumped on their ass ASAP. And his shit shot up to 50,000 fucking views. Looking for answers and shit. Nigga, y'all ain't feel the Lord 15 minutes ago. Bro, but then the Lord said, and the scriptures say, bro, when the Lord, in Isaiah 2, when the Lord shake terribly the fucking earth, then niggas gonna get scared. And at that point, it's gonna be too late. The Lord, it said the Lord shall shake terribly the earth, man. Then they gonna be like, what them? No, nigga, we changed our court, we changed our camp day, nigga. We not there on Saturday no more. What y'all gonna do? Bro, niggas don't feel the Lord, bro. That's the problem. Niggas don't wake, bro. We wake up with fear every fucking, I know I do. Every fucking day, bro.
It's disrespectful. Like that's why it's really no respect. It's disrespectful that we have these men that come out and they say these different things as if, you know, everything's cool. But really these doctrines and all these heresies are disrespectful to the Lord's ministry, his death. You're disrespecting the Lord's whole journey by coming out and saying Gentiles could be saved.
Yeah.
Coming out and saying all this wild BS. That's really disrespectful to our King.
And we said that the other day in lesson in that second Peter 2, it said they denying the Lord, even that brought them. Remember I read the fucking Hebrews 4:6. It said they put the Son of God to crucify him afresh. So to open shame, that's that second Peter 2 when it said they deny the Lord, even that brought them. That's them, that Hebrews 4:6. Hebrews 6:4. They put the Lord to a fucking open shame, man, because they don't figure how it's shot, man. But then when the Lord do some shit,
Now they go. Then they feel.
but bro, we talk about this all the time at fucking camp. When that knock on your fucking door, and that knock is fucking calamity, and either and I always say you gotta open the door, and if you don't, y'all recall say you don't gotta open it. That bitch gonna get kicked in. If you you look at the people like, oh shit, you gonna run your nigga, that bitch gonna get kicked in.
Yeah.
Then you be like, oh shit, that's the Lord.
That's why it's no fear, because it's not personal yet.
Right.
When it start getting personal, when niggas' family members start getting touched, that's when they're gonna be like, oh, well,
Yeah.
what y'all talking about again? But at that time, it's too late. You should have learned to fear the Lord through how the Lord was touching the earth.
Bro, the nigga, right? The nigga, there's a video on in Columbus, Georgia. The nigga, I don't know if you saw it. They said the article said the nigga had grabbed food. He was going home. Him and his fiance was finna have movie night. His kid, he had the food. Two niggas rolled up at the door. He drawed on him. The Lord like, let me get that spirit back. He died in front of his fiance and his kids, 2 sons. Bro, he in Columbus, Georgia. It's a GMS Columbus, Georgia, bro. So that nigga ain't have no fear of the Lord. The Lord like, bro, and it's like you moving out, you just living. I always bring out that Jeremiah 14:11, pray not for the people for their good. Cause what a nigga think, man, you know, I take care of my family, I go to church, I don't bother nobody. You know, if I see somebody home, I give them a few dollars if I got it. The Lord don't give a fuck about none of that, man. Is you feed the flock? Is you serving the Lord? Niggas don't got no fear of the Lord, so, bro, Proverbs 21:16, he that wondered by the way of understanding, sure man in congregation of the dead, and going back to what your house shot said, man, I don't give a fuck who died. Bro, let the dead bury the dead. He had 2 different times, the disciple like, Lord, he said, I'm going with you, can I go bid my family farewell? He was like, man, you better get your ass over here. Man, let's go. Ain't no going back. Man, nobody got time, no feel, bro.
That's special because the Lord didn't tell everybody to come with us.
Right.
He was like,
The one dude he healed, he told him, nah.
You stay where you at.
Yeah.
So for the Lord to be like, hey, come on, you gotta answer that call with a sense of purpose and duty, man.
Urgency, man.
Urgency.
And as Big Bro always say, bro, this is a privilege. Now I'm trying to think of the word the other day, because last Sunday you were there. I'm like, man, what the fuck it is? I know it's when I close out the camera, I was thinking about it. Bro, it's a privilege. It's a privilege to serve Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. It's a privilege, man.
You think about how many Jakes in the world when if they work for Elon Musk, they can't wait to tell you.
Yeah.
They can't wait to show up to the dinner party. So what do you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Yeah.
Oh, me? Oh, I
Yeah.
call him Elon.
Yeah.
I call him E.
Yeah.
We talking about that this morning.
Yeah.
With,
Yeah, they brag about that shit. That
Yeah,
shit's
with-
fly to them.
the Starlink collar shirt.
Yeah. You show up to the dinner party with a Starlink shirt.
Yeah, the Starlink.
You call him Bill, I call him B.
Right.
Yeah.
We on a first name basis. He know my first name.
I can call him right now.
Yeah, you brag about something like that. It's a privilege. We were talking about that off camera. You had a better chance. We talk about this all the time. You had a better chance winning the lottery
Getting this
than
truth, man.
getting this truth amongst
Right.
billions of people.
That's
And the Lord
crazy.
say, I will raise you up in the last day.
Yep.
You had a bet. The Lord would have just let you win a Powerball and just go.
Yeah.
Yeah, get him 50,000. Put him up. Put him away. Let him get 100.
I just saw the day nigga just won 137 billion.
You had a better chance doing that than getting this truth. To
Powerball.
being in the game, bro.
Nigga just won that shit. Nigga, you don't got this truth, boy.
That's a
But
privilege.
then you know, if you won 137 million, you know, shit, he finna plug into that digital ID. He gotta keep that shit.
Right.
And keep that shit. You gotta go digital, baby. And you gonna have Esau permission.
Yeah,
You got 137 million credits,
yeah.
but your carbon footprint say you can't have no more credits. Access denied, nigga.
Let me get some well done crickets.
Yeah. 137 million.
Let me get a
man.
pound of well done crickets.
Hey, that
Yeah.
video, that bitch said, yeah, your meat is out. You gotta get some crickets. Like, what?
If they had
You
their
can't
way,
get no
boy,
steak. You gotta get crickets.
Yeah.
Local honey on it.
it's tainted. And that's what wisdom show you. It show you that the greater good is the kingdom. You know, and like bro always talk about not praying for Jake good because they good leave creation stagnant.
Yep, that vain
They
vision,
get
man.
their little peace and life itself is stagnant or deteriorating
Right.
at a rapid rate.
They think that shit is they making it. They doing good. Team, we made it. Niggas in reverse, man. And they just add to Esau's anti-life and pro-death.
Right.
Talk about, I'm doing, man, shit. I'm working 40 hours, 50 hours a week. I go to church on Sunday. I take care of my family. Man, the Lord don't care about none of that shit, bro. None of that. You ain't serving the Lord. You ain't feeding the flock. You ain't on your watchtower. Then it tell you in Ecclesiastes, you got a man sometime want to tell you more than 7 watchmen.
Yeah.
So here's a nigga running up. It's 7 men on the tower. He's like, hey man, them niggas don't know what they're talking about, man.
Right.
But they watching the enemy come. This nigga like, man, let's go back and have a barbecue.
Right.
He can't see the enemy coming because he on the bottom. They on the top like, hey, they blowing the trumpet. The enemy come. This nigga talking about, man, they no one was enemies.
Right.
The nigga fire the grill.
That's why the Lord
Fuck
said, make
ass
sure
niggas, man.
the sound is distinct. As a watchman, you have
Right.
a responsibility
Right.
to talk about the enemy, not the trees.
Not the tree. That's
That's
it,
not
bro.
pertinent information. JB, right now, the situation, the landscape so gray is because you got to teach Jake the heritage, and that's a muddy water for Jake because they think just because somebody teach you your heritage, they giving you the breath. They not.
Bro.
They just put the skin back on you.
Bro.
You actually got to go to the prophets to get the breath. You got to go
Right.
to the seers to get the vision. Going into the watchman.
Bro, it's crazy too, because going back what I was telling you like last Sunday, for them videos about the digital ID, bro. It was about the infrastructure that's set up. And the other accounts ain't talking about that shit. And we are living in the time when this system, the mark of the beast, the infrastructure is already set up everywhere. China is the forerunner for America, China's the forerunner for what America gonna be, man. And niggas like, nah, carbon footprint, 7, 8 cameras on everybody, on each person. Okay. But this is what's happening, man. And niggas is talking about debating. You don't hear none of these niggas talking about Jacob's trouble.
Right.
They ain't talking about fucking World War III. All this shit going on with Iran, Russia, NATO and Russia. It's always NATO, Russia, Israel. Trump, NATO, Russia, Iran. Them niggas ain't talking about none of that shit.
If I may say, and these are the last two pivotal prophecies before Yahweh Shai's return. Because these two prophecies tie into each other.
Right.
The mark of the beast ties into World War III.
Right. Right.
Because once they implement that mark, it's over with.
It's over with, bro. And
It's
here
true.
comes Jacob Trouble. Full fledged.
And then the missiles gonna fly. And it's
No food in the grocery stores. You don't never hear them niggas going into the full storehouses to sell be found empty. I ain't heard not one of them niggas say that shit. Even though I don't watch them niggas. And if they was talking about it, one of the brothers did a lesson on the shit. Like, oh, yeah, this nigga finally said something.
Or the congregation wouldn't be asking the prophets of GMS questions about it
Right.
if they were talking about it.
Can I get an answer
Yeah.
right now?
But tell you, don't worry about that shit. 'Cause
Yeah.
you already got the mark.
Right.
Don't worry about this shit.
Right, what's his point?
That's heavy.
And heavy. When they
We
do
already
talk
got
about
it. So
yeah.
yeah.
When they do talk about it,
Back to
fuck
the
you
debate.
up. Yeah. Nigga guys.
Hey.
Yeah, say nigga telling y'all run that slant on the goal line. Y'all remember Seahawk did that shit?
Yeah.
Marshawn Lynch. Run that slant.
Bro, this shit is madness, man.
Fuck y'all niggas.
Bro, these motherfuckers dying out here. Motherfuckers over there got the script. Them niggas is dying. Love it. I ain't heard not one of these niggas mention that shit.
Nigga give y'all horrible advice in the corner. You know, Tyson lost the Buster Douglas.
Yeah.
That nigga corner, they put just a bag of water in that nigga.
Yeah. Bro, that nigga writing down goddamn
Yeah.
food. That nigga done called, this nigga done physically caused a goddamn famine. Then drop food out of planes and watch niggas scavenge that shit like monsters. And then recorded that shit over there in Gaza.
Yeah.
Like, look how these niggas, nigga, you called that shit.
Yeah.
But it's coming to America though. This nigga is creating, and Yahweh Shah, hey, Isaiah 3:1, the Lord said he's taking away the state and the staff, the whole still bread and the whole still water. And before the Lord take away 2/3 food and water, he gonna take away your fucking foundation. That's what the state and the staff is. The state and the staff, your comfort, your protection, your foundation. Before the Lord starve 2/3 out, he gonna take away your fucking comfort from the so-called white man. Cause that nigga is losing. But these niggas ain't talking about that shit, man. But then that nigga tell my man, let me get my money back from Genesis.
Yeah.
Nigga, that shit spent, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's old. It's
Ain't
And
no-
you still on the
yeah,
comic
yeah.
boards.
Ain't no chili cheese Frito fat boy. That nigga told me.
Yo, Friday.
But
It's
nigga,
my money.
but nigga, why are you paying for the truth when you got the apostle elder breaking it down free every day?
Every day. Freely was given, the
Yeah.
Lord said freely teach it.
You can go and get the chapter breakdown from the apostles and type in the chapter in GMS and the apostles and brothers.
I mention all the time.
Yeah,
You want us to do the work.
yeah.
Then you come like, hey, as my Zapa said, nigga, watch the video. It's on the channel. Take your ass over there and go search that shit out. If you got to scroll through 5,000-6,000 videos, 300-400,
It's worth it.
do your diligence.
Yeah.
Do
it's
your
worth
due diligence, man. Cause everything that, bro, the apostles done did lessons on it. Elder bishops and elders and brothers done did lessons on any fucking topic. Virgin birth, hell, the angels falling, chariots, mark of the beast, reincarnation, everything that you can think of that you think it's already a lesson on it.
That sins on
Ultimate, right?
it.
And niggas, these niggas is all they doing is cutting Edomites and debating.
But now, then this the thing too, them Genesis niggas. Them niggas made a living off cutting Christians.
Right.
But then you go back to be a Christian.
Yeah. Right back.
Became, yeah.
Yeah. But showing
Full
like
circle.
I said,
All
going
return
back
to the farming.
to you niggas that just here to hang out. It ain't about doctrine.
Right.
Because see, Jake will flock to anything that's popping. See, Jake will
Yeah.
flock to a trend. And see, it ain't about the what the Lord is showing us with a lot of you men that know that you Israelites is that doctrine don't matter to you. It's about hanging out. You like to hang around them niggas, man. Cause them niggas bought you in gimmicks.
Right. Right.
So long as the gimmicks is going, the doctrine can change.
Right.
But see, the Lord, the true men that follow Yahweh shall be rooted in the doctrine, man. You know? So what we're seeing is Yahweh Shai make a big separate, and this Yahweh Shai is doing this.
The division. Luke 12, he said he can't bring the division, man.
Yeah. Yahweh Shai, he cutting this shit asunder.
Cutting off the fat from the lean.
Yeah. Making the motherfucker making it lay open. So you ain't got no excuse.
No excuses. That's the John 15 and 22.
Because will Yahweh Shai have a university? You got, you know what I'm saying? You ain't in the spirit. Like you got men that doing what Yahweh Shai was doing.
Right.
Teaching and edifying, man.
Day in and day out.
Day in and day out. Daily, I talk with you in the temple. And then you got these gimmicks, these universities, man. Here you gonna pay a nigga to teach you. Okay, the nigga that told you that, the nigga say, the Bible is not the word of God,
Right.
but the God is in the Bible.
Yeah, yeah.
How can you follow a nigga like that? And then, okay, so what's part of the word of God?
Bro, and then this nigga posted her video last week. This nigga Hassad going to in 1 Corinthians 15 to prove Gentile salvation.
Yeah.
But y'all niggas don't believe in Paul.
Yeah.
So how could you go in and how could you go in any book in the fucking the Paul wrote to try to say heathens?
Walking contradiction, man.
Yeah, it's a man giving a change.
Yeah, it's a walking contradiction. But they're not
Fucking
following
niggas, man.
in those footsteps. You know? So now if you ain't following them footsteps, because it was a while where I say niggas can imitate.
Yeah.
But now the footsteps of Yahweh Shai.
He calling it a vision, man.
Yeah, he calling it a vision. Yahweh Shai walking way over here now.
Right.
And these niggas is walking over there. So it's a big separation, man. It's night and day now.
Yeah, it is.
But you got that. Brother got that Hebrew. Get ready to close out.
Yeah.
Get that Hebrews 4 and 15 and 16. You had something?
I did. This was
Yeah, get yours and then we'll close out.
Revelation 14 and 4.
Yeah.
Says, "These are they which are not defiled with women.
Yep.
For they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goes."
They follow the Lamb. You know, they follow Yahweh Shai whithersoever we go. Because when you really follow Yahweh Shai, you're not going to be appealing to Jake.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be appealing to this world. You're not going to be, it's not going to be a thing of instant gratification. You're going to have to deal with the low. You know, you're going to have to deal with being an outcast. You're going to have to deal with being separated from this world, isolated, separated from your family. You see, this is serious business going back. If you follow Yahweh Shai, you know, when they were following Yahweh Shai, they was missing their action. They was with Yahweh Shai every day.
Yeah, they was missing.
Yeah, they were missing their action. That's why they asked, we have forsaken all. What we doing? Because they were like, damn, we forsaken everything.
Hey, even in the book of Clarence, Thomas, the guy that was told it,
Yeah.
he's like, nigga, you ain't even been home. His brother pissed off with nigga, you ain't been home, seen mom. I've been the one taking care of mom. You been gone.
He tapped in.
Yeah, he tapped in. There you go. I'm with Yahweh Shai, bitch.
Yeah. You go.
Plugged in. Hey, Yahweh, hey, the Lord, bro, the power grid, the power source. Hey, as I say, right, when the Lord reactivated us, it came with a plug and an empty bank account.
Yep.
The Lord got us plugged straight into the power grid, the power source, the currency. I ain't talking about money. I'm talking about that energy. You got it, bro.
Hebrews 4:15. It says, "For we have not an high priest which cannot be touched with the feeling of our infirmities."
Yeah. So Yahweh Shai, he went through everything that we could possibly go through, of anything that the Heavenly Father, is doing to us, as we're being chastened. Well, He already did to Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
But was in all points tempted like as we are,
Yeah, but in all points tempted like we are, go ahead,
yet without sin.
yet without sin. So He stayed obedient through the temptation. You see, we're going to have to stay obedient through the temptation. That's why the Lord has us being obedient now through these trials. There's certain,
Honest.
it's going back. Like you said, it's highs and lows all the way to Yahweh Shai come back. So the Heavenly Father puts us in a high. See how we're going to move? He puts us in the low. Because in the high, okay, I'm going to give you a little something. Or you going to keep me first. I'm going to take things away from you. Or you going to keep me first. So it's all to see where I mind it. Because when you have money, you got options.
Yep.
And when you got options, your mind can be locked into this. Like you can be doing something, but your mind is because when you got money, if you have a lot of money, you can plan a lot of shit.
Right.
You can fill your schedule up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can really fill your schedule up. Like, I'm gonna go see this. I'm gonna be here. So I'm finna go pick the whip up. Yeah. I'm finna go pick the whip up on this. Boom. This come out. I'm gonna be courtside. I got the VIP in Vegas for New Year's. You got all like your schedule's gonna be full of shit.
Yeah.
So Yahweh Shai test us, and He can give us something to see how we. Because even the high and low, all a test. How you gonna act when you high? How you gonna act when you low? Am I gonna be first in both? The thing is to see if I'm gonna be first. In whatever position I put you in, is you gonna keep me first.
Right. Hey, we say all the like we've been mentioning a lot lately. When your house shot said Matthew 18, that we gotta return to a little child. A little child don't know nothing. So you mold the child, we look at the parents. So you tell them, you teach them the ABCs, all that. Bro, your house shot wash the apostles' feet. Are you willing to wash the brother's feet? Is any brother out there, any sister out there that's following allegedly Yahweh Bashim Abashai, are you willing to wash your brother's feet? Like brothers. Are you that's how humble we gotta be. Yahweh Shai did that, bro. He did that. Is there brothers and sisters out there right now willing to wash brothers and sisters' feet right now? That's how humble the Lord. When we talk about all the time, when you watch the movie Thor, He said, no more titles.
Right.
Bro, that was Yahweh stripping us of everything and left us with nothing but hope. He stripped us of everything. Yahshua, the title, sons of God, the status, the status. Let me get that. He left us with what? Nothing but hope. All we had was hope. Then our hope turned to what? We believe. And our belief became what? Now we know. We won't believe no more. We know. The Lord stripped us, man. Are you willing to wash your feet? Yahweh Shai did. And it's because the point is, that's how humble the Lord got us. And you, bro, what did it say before it's humility, man. That's Yahweh Shai. He did that first. He's the author and finisher of our faith. That's how,
I got one to land back there before we close. It's Mark 10:42. But Yahushua called them to him and said unto them, Ye know that they which are accounted to rule over the Gentiles exercise lordship over them, and their great ones exercise authority upon them. But so shall it not be among you. But whosoever will be great among you shall be your minister. And whosoever of you will be the chiefest shall be servant of all. For even the Son of Man came not to be ministered unto, but to minister, and to give his life a ransom for many. So he showed that leading from the front, you know, that authority combined with humility,
Right.
you know, and with the one of the chiefest examples is washing the feet, even of the man that betrayed him.
Right.
You got it, bro.
It says back in Hebrews 4:16, let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in the time of need.
Yeah, so we can come boldly because we've been walking in the feet of Yahweh. And our confidence comes from, obedience. Obedience produces when you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're not ashamed of asking for anything. You're not ashamed when you hear about prophecy come to pass. You're not worried because you know you're doing all you can do to stand. You see, and Yahweh, he was pleasing to the Lord because he was doing everything that the Lord required him to do. He was serious minded this time. So that was pleasing to the Lord. So our boldness comes from serving our power. Serving Yahweh, that's where our boldness comes from. Like you said earlier in Walmart, like I'm serving the Lord. So he automatically gonna deal. So we're able to come boldly because we're following the footsteps of Yahweh back to the Father, man. He's teaching us how to walk to get back in good standings with the Father. So we're walking in the footsteps of Yahweh, which lead to the eternal, immortal glory, man. We all brothers have anything.
No, that was it.
It's done. Hey, well, with that, we pray that you brothers, all right, and you sisters edified once again, and give all praise and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakabadash.
and double honors unto the apostles and the elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great towards younger brothers. And peace and blessed salutations to the hopeful and shalom.
Shalom. Walk. Hey, walk tuned in. Walk for your precepts. Stay prayed up. Man, yeah.
And it's only 8:30.
I know.